What's up, Soul Fan? It's TC here with the Source 5 Tarot, and I'm gonna read some energy for the collective. Um, hello if you're new, welcome back if you're returning. We're gonna start off with a little mini meditation. Just take some moments to center ourselves, breathe in, breathe out. Just nice, long, slow breaths in and out. So just. Alright, get centered in the breath, because breath is life. So, I was, meditating and, centering myself before I started, and I was like, are there any messages for the collective, any, guidance or, advice, or, guidance and, help that you have, preliminary messages? And my mind was kind of chattering away. And then, I don't know, I just got into my breath. And then I felt what are you grateful for? What are you thankful for in this moment? What do you appreciate right now? And so I feel like if we can be in this present moment and stay in appreciation and remembrance of the things that we're thankful for and that we appreciate, that it'll definitely benefit the collective to stay in the present and just be in a mode of appreciation for the things that we have. Thanksgiving don't have to be once a year. It could be every moment. Every moment we could be thankful for being here, being able to breathe, being able to be, being able to experience, being able to live. And so that's the kind of insight I got. So I felt like the collective would benefit from being in the moment, being in the present moment, and staying present, and sort of being mindful of what we are appreciated for. Because if we're not thinking about what we appreciate, then we might be thinking about what we don't appreciate, what we don't want. And, we get what we think about, whether we want it or not. And so it'll definitely benefit us to stay in the moment, appreciating the things that we're thankful for. I'm thankful for breath. I'm thankful to be able to breathe. I'm thankful for my family, my friends. I'm thankful for this gift and to be able to read energy and to do this. And I used to look at sensitivity as a curse, but really it's a blessing to be able to feel and to be able to know. So let's read some energy. My intention is messages from the universe. What messages does the universe have for the collective energy read? It could be for the week ahead, but really I'm focused on what does the collective need to know now? What'll benefit the collective to know now? What's in the energy right now? Because what's in the energy right now could be what's in the energy in the next coming week. So it's what's most important for the collective to know right now. So I feel very comfortable starting off with my Angel Wisdom Oracle. This is the Angel Wisdom Oracle, so inner being, what does the collective need to know? Energy at this time. What's in the collective's energy at this time? What will benefit the collective to know? What is in the collective's energy at this time? Inner being, I ask that you guide my thoughts and my hands. Move my lower self out the way so that my higher self can come through clearly and accurately with the highest vibrational messages. And so it is. So we got 2 coming out, and I see inner child healing at the bottom. So, we got 3 out here. Sorry. So we have self-acceptance. There's an energy of accepting things as they are, accepting yourself as you are, accepting yourself now in this moment. Because as it stands, as you are right now, you are more than worthy. You are perfectly okay. And some of the collective might think like everything is not okay right now. I can't accept this. This is a mess right here in front of me. But it's like you're in the perfect place to grow. You're in the perfect place to prosper and proceed on. And you've done so much work. I feel like the collective has put in a tremendous amount of work in the self-work that they've been doing, in the inner and outer work that they've been doing on themselves. And so to accept themselves in this energy is beneficial. It's going to benefit the collective. To accept things as they are, accept yourself as you are, accept where you are. Because where you are is not where you're going to be. It's not where you're going to stay. To accept yourself where you are is to give a sort of confirmation to the universe that everything is okay. We have surrender, which is an energy of just like surrendering to the moment, being in the moment, surrendering to how things look, how things might seem, and saying that's okay, but I don't have to focus on how it looks, more so how I feel. But then you can even go further than that and say, how do I want to feel? What do I want to focus on? And then we have listen deeply. And so there is an energy of your guardian angels around the collective at this time. Higher vibrational energies around the collective at this time, giving them information and insight and vibrations of knowingness from the broader perspective of things. And I feel like this energy is saying to surrender to the circumstances, to what it is, accept yourself as you are, and listen deeply for further insight, because this is not where you're going to stay. It's like the universe is constantly giving us information, constantly giving us downloads, and constantly giving us guidance. And so to listen deeply, to get in tune with yourself, is going to help the collective get past any hurdles or like speed bumps that they may have. It also is a good time for inner child healing. Always a good time to do inner child healing, because we as humans tend to carry around a lot of trauma and carry around a lot of like generational sort of cycles, playing the same things over and over again. Even from like young ages, we learn things from the people who came before us, and we continue those cycles, and we can play in those cycles. And so inner child healing is always good. It's always good to go back to your inner child and take heed to that inner child and what the inner child has to say and how it's feeling, and bringing those older vibrations to a more current state, being in this moment now, bringing everything in this moment now. Surrender, self-acceptance, and listen deeply. Because I feel like this is a time of like just releasing and surrendering to the energy, the higher self. And I feel like the higher self is coming through at this time with lots of love and compassion and self-love and self-acceptance. And that's why it's important to be in this energy and to take advantage of this energy. Let's see what... No, I'm going to go for the... I think this is Soul Wisdom Oracle. Or like... And it makes sense to get those energies, because when I was meditating, even though this is like my mantra all the time, I always say all is well, because all is always well. It's always working out for you, even when it looks like it's not working out for you. It's always working out for you. All is well. And it's just a matter of letting all be well and surrendering to the wellness that is inherent in each moment, the wellness that we're not like blocking off what we think it should be or how it looks and things of that nature. Inner being, listen to collective energy. Kind of botched that. I saw a couple of them. I saw fear, but we'll see if it wants to pop out again. Collective energy at this time. Just the collective energy now. A lot of stuff jumping out, but I'm gonna take the first two, and then we got adversity at the bottom. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. We have failure, which says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And then we also have indecision, which says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So, off the bat with these energies that popped out, there's an energy of feeling like something isn't working, feeling like something has failed. There could have been like an adversity that you think overcame you instead of you overcoming it, and you could feel like you failed. But I feel like Spirit is saying to accept yourself as you are, surrender, know that you're good enough. I'm sorry, I'm like itchy. I got a histamine thing. I feel like Spirit is saying, know that you're good enough and that failure doesn't define you. It's only when it doesn't matter how many times you are put down or like you get down and you feel low. All that matters is how many times you get back up. And so failure is a mistake, or failure is only an opportunity to learn. And we're always winning. So even when we are losing, we're learning. And so learning is winning. And so you're always winning. Either you're winning or you're learning, you're winning. Because it's all part of the process of growing. And I feel like there's an energy of surrendering to this, whatever it was, because it's not going to define you. It's not over. You still have much more to go. And using your intuition in all aspects of life. The collective could be in an energy of indecision because they feel like they failed, or because they feel they fail challenges, but it's like use your intuition, and that's that again, that listen deeply, because surrender to this energy, to this moment, because things are not as they seem. I feel like get an abundance oracle. Remaining messages, we have messages for the collective. We have messages that the collective needs to know at this time about their energy. Alright, so we got letting go. Everything is indeed out of control, and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. And that goes with the surrender card. And then I seen inner child healing earlier, and then we also have inner child coming out as well. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. So it could be some things, like some cycles. And then we got limitless at the bottom. See yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. And so with these energies popping out, I'm feeling like there could definitely be some old childhood wounding or childhood cycles that are playing out right now, especially with Mercury in retrograde in Libra. I think that's correct. Mercury in retrograde in Libra, which brings up things of the past to be balanced out. And so this could be an energy of surrendering, and not because when you surrender to it, it's like you choose not to give it your attention and your power anymore. And as long as you're giving something your attention, you're going to keep it active and keep it alive. And so there could be, again, I'm going to read it. And everything is indeed out of control, and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. So this is an energy of like surrendering, let go, accept what was, or like what is, and sort of don't try to tailor your attention and creations to what is, but let that what is be the bouncing point off of your creation. So if you see like people are rude, you're like, I want to have nicer encounters with people. And so don't focus on how people are rude, but how you want to have more nicer encounters with people. It's like there's an energy of letting go, and letting go of the past, and letting go of like past energies and energies that could be affecting us today that we might not even notice or like be fully aware of. And so I feel like there's an energy of look at what cycles could be playing from the past. That's what I'm feeling like. What cycles could be playing from the past? What things from your childhood could still be popping up? There is a strong energy of like surrender and letting go, and not trying to hold on so tightly, and just accepting. And it could be with yourself, or it could be with other people as well. Take it as a resonance. Let's get one more. Starseed Oracle. Better being what the Starseeds have to say about this collective energy. What do the Starseeds have to say about this collective energy? The messages of the Starseeds in the forest. So we got 3 popping out for this one. So at the bottom we have trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out, which was kind of what I was saying earlier. Like we might think something looks a certain way and that it's over, and we've lost and we failed, but it's like a chance to learn is an opportunity to advance and grow, and that's more valuable than anything. The journey, the joy is not in the destination, the joy is in the journey, because you're gonna get there no matter what eventually, and so enjoy the ride. So we got you're not alone, isolation, physical connection, and community. So this is the energy of connection, connecting with like-minded individuals, connecting with people you feel comfortable with. This is an energy saying that there are people around you ready and willing to help, and there are like people physically around you and like your tribe and things of that nature that can help you if you would ask. And there are people around, so don't feel so isolated, but know that you're not alone. You're not alone. That's the title of the thing. We got jump in, Andromeda energy, adventure, say yes to change. So again, the star seeds are confirming, like with that energy of letting go and surrender. It's like surrender to what you tried to hold on to, what you tried to make work so eagerly, and what you made it feel like you failed at. And they're saying to jump in. This is like the Fool in tarot. It's like a new adventure. It's more things waiting for you. It's like we might think that this didn't work out, so it's all over. But it's like this thing not working out could prepare you for the next thing, the next phase of your life, and the next thing that's coming into your life and your experience. And this could have been like perfect training for that next good thing that's coming into your life. And so jump in and say yes to change, and there are new adventures to be had. So don't feel so bad about the ones that didn't work out, because it's just making way for better ones to come along in the future. And then we got the Void. Stop. Embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. Sorry. This is an energy of like stillness. Being in the void. Again, this is like the before. This is like getting ready to go. Getting ready to get ready. But it's like stop. Embrace the stillness. Embrace the silence. Be in the stillness and in the silence, so you can better tune into yourself again. Because when you're in this silence and this still energy, you're able to listen more deeply to yourself, to your guides. It's all kind of the same energy in a way. It's not physical energy, where there's unity, there's no separation. And so being in this void, being in the stillness of the mind, letting your mind be still, cutting out the monkey mind chatter, it'll help you to listen more deeply and to gain insights that you might not be able to hear because your mind is yapping. Let's go with Moonology. I love Moonology. This is like, I love the messages down there. Being spirit, what messages do we have for the collective at this time? What messages do we have for the collective? What messages will benefit the collective at this time? What messages do we have for this energy? We have a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. And then we got step out of your comfort zone at the bottom, North Node. And so there is an energy of like, almost like rebirth, like starting over. It's like, I'm feeling like, yeah, things didn't work out, but it's not the end of the world. And the things that didn't work out, everything happens for a reason. It's so that better things and newer things can come together. And so I feel like a personal issue is going to reach resolution, because it's like, I feel like the collective is going to see a way out as they, this lighting is just working. I feel like the collective is going to see their way into a new way of being because of the adversities that happen and because of the failures that happen. It's all helping to cultivate a more expanded version of yourself. And as we cultivate that expanded version of ourselves and we catch up to that expanded version of ourselves, we allow ourselves to be in the energy that the BS has caused us to grow. You know, you in like a shite relationship, and it's like you realize, like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want this to happen. I want better than this. And then you get more specific, and then you sort of hone in and sort of fine tune the desires that you want out of life. And that's what it's meant to do. That's what adversities and challenges are meant to do. We're not meant to stay stuck on it and how it was bad and this and that and the third. But it's like we're supposed to sort of, if we can find an appreciation for it, like, damn, I really went through this and it sucked, but it helped me realize that I don't want to do this again ever. And so, because we don't know what we want until we get what we don't want. You know, getting what we don't want helps us to know what we do want instead. So it's not something to be like mad at, but it can be something to appreciate. Like glass half empty, glass half full type of perspective. It's like, is it half empty or is it half full? It's like you get to decide that. This is just for the collective energy at this time. So we got building your world, creation, expansion, and networking. This priestess is like in a tree. She's like in a giant tree trunk, just getting into her zone, getting into her power, getting into her energy. And it's like she's getting into her creative energy, and she's harnessing her energies to, her eyes are closed, so she's in her mind's eye, and she's creating, because creation happens from a non-physical energy. Non-physical energy gives way to the physical, and so she's creating and she's expanding and she's catching up. And that's what, like, literally what I just said. Get one more. And then we got harvest, gathering of blessings. I feel like this energy is saying everything that you're cultivating right now, everything that you've gone through, everything that you're going through, everything is not in vain. It's gonna be worth it. You're gonna harvest the benefits of it. You're gonna reap what you sow. But also listen deeply and surrender, so you're not sowing seeds of the past over and over again, because you're going to keep getting the same crops in different ways. And so it's like you want to listen deeply and surrender and let go of the past, so you can sort of vibrationally plant your seeds in a more expanded way, so you can harvest what living life has caused you to want out of it. Let's do one more oracle, and then we'll get into some tarot. Yeah, because I'm feeling like that energy. It's like you don't have to let nothing just be a bad time. If you can let it be a learning experience, again, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. It's kind of far. A mistake is only an opportunity to learn, and so there's no failing. And so when you keep that in mind, and you keep in mind what the adversity and the failure has caused you to like create from that, it's like you harvest that instead of keep replaying the failure and harvesting seeds of failure and sowing seeds of failure. Again, healing inner child, the inner child healing, and then the inner child card came out twice. So it's like it's an energy of like letting go of the past and rescuing yourself from the past and not replaying the past over and over. It's like, yeah, it happened, stuff happens, but everything happens for a reason. No matter how messed up and effed up the reason, don't let it be for nothing other than to make you mad. It's like you can have more out of that. You're more powerful than that. Then we got two right out the right way. We got two coming out the right way. See a fork in the road, which could also at the bottom could be with this indecision. But you know, if some of the collective is having like two ways to go, not knowing which way to go, again, listen deep, be in stillness if you can, and listen deep. Use your intuition in all aspects of your life to move forward, to know which way you want to go and which way is the best option for you to take at this time. You don't have to rush. Don't rush out of desperation, because you're only gonna continue that vibration along ahead. And so just chill, center yourself, get some composure, and then move forward. Listen deeply to your intuition, connect to your intuition, and then move forward. I can't tell you what to do, I'm just saying, you know, it'll be beneficial. So we also have community popping out, which, who was that other card that came out? That you are not alone. And so this could be like soul tribe. This could be I feel like this is the energy of like coming into whatever it was that the collective is went through or is going through, is going to lead you to a better sense of community. And it could be that you even like, and this is like imagine popping out as well. So it's like staying in this creation energy, this imaginatory energy, because that's where everything comes from. Everything before was physical. It started as a dream. It started as a vision. It started as like imagination. Somebody imagined it, like, this would be so cool to have, or I would like to have this, or what would this look like? And then they just dreamed and they kept focusing on the dream and the vision, and before long it physically manifested out in the physical realm. Non-physical gives way to the physical. And so the collective could even be imagining a new sense of community. But again, we got creation and building your world. And so this is the world that the collective could be building, a new sense of community, people around you, more supportive people around you. But they're saying to stay in this. There's a powerful energy of imagination, and your imagination is creating forward. Even though stuff might look the same, is new. And so stay mindful of what it is that you are creating. Let's get into some tarot. inner being, what messages do you have for the collective energy at this time? What messages for the collective? What messages does the collective need to know at this time? We got 3 of Cups, a sense of community, celebration. Could be getting together, having drinks with somebody, but this is like a card of community and celebration. It could even be reconciliation. So that's what's in the energy of the collective right now. Any other energies that you would like the collective to know? Let's flew out. We got 9 of Wands, the Wounded Warrior, almost to the finish line. This is like keep going. So again, the adversity and the failures. I know it might have been some stuff happening, but there's gonna be a reason to celebrate soon, I feel like. But you gotta keep focused and keep the faith and let go of the past. There's a lot of baggage. There's a lot of stuff in the past that happened. But it's like you're almost to the finish line. 9 of Wands. Almost there. And so keep imagining. Don't pay heed to the past, but look towards the future. What had the past helped you create in your imagination? What has the past helped you create in your imagination? Any other messages for the collective spirit, inner being? What messages do we have for the collective? So we have the Queen of Pentacles, stability, earthly, generous stability, nurturing, caring, giving. We have the 2 of Wands, making a decision. Again, we had that crossroads, or was it fork in the road? Yeah, it was a fork in the road oracle. And so there's an energy about making a decision to move forward. We have 8 of Wands, forward movement, could even be communication. It's interesting. We have the Wheel of Fortune. This talks about divine timing, things having like a divine order. Wasn't that out here? I feel like it was. Trust the timing. We got a sense of divine timing happening. And I feel like this is a time of healing as well. Deep cellular healing. And the golden children I see as well. So there's soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Called. There's a lot of energy going on with this. And that all came from the Wheel of Fortune and me. So there is a lot of energy of things being right on time at this moment. Everything is as it's supposed to be. No matter how messed up it might look, everything is working out in your favor. Everything is as it should be. I kind of want to say but it will benefit the collective to let go of the past and let things be as it should be. Let this be okay. Surrender. So we got that surrender. Let things. So there's a lot of messages coming through in this collective reading. So the energy of everything being in its divine timing, everything working out, but it's like you have to surrender and let that be. Don't try to control it. Don't try to, because the mind wants to control how things look, how it is. They say, oh, the mind says this is bad, but your higher self is saying this is going to benefit me. This is for me, not to me. We got 7 of Wands, defensiveness, sticking up for what you believe in, being confident in what you believe in, sticking to your ideals. Then we also have the World, closing out cycles. This is like a happy card. This is a card of like closing out cycles, learning lessons. And so I feel like the collective is definitely learning at this time, especially with this retrograde energy. It had the 6 planets in retrograde. There is a strong energy of the past coming up, so that we can release the things of the past that are not serving us, the cycles of the past that keep playing out, that are played out, that we don't want to play out any longer. And so, yeah, this is very interesting energy. Let's get some clarifiers. I haven't used this one in a while. Let's use this one. No. Because my space is kind of so we're going to use the Tiny Tarot. Get a little center and start clarifying these tarot cards. Yeah, so I feel like there's a cause for celebration, because I feel like after a long journey, you're almost to the finish line of finding your stability within yourself, and really again, self-acceptance, finding stability within yourself, and making choices that will lead you to new beginnings, exploring and following your passions and forward movement. But I feel like everything that's happening is happening for you and not to you, collective. So there could be some defensiveness or things that you believe in, or things that you could have wanted and really trusted in. We're going to clarify that. But I feel like the collective is learning the lessons in order to close out these cycles and these karmic cycles and these childhood traumatic cycles, and being able to let go. I want to get another oracle actually. I want to do a moonology. Inner being, get another message for this collective tarot energy. So we got a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. This is the energy of balance. We got a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. And then nothing will come of this situation. Void course moon. So for some of the collective, I feel like all of the collective, a win-win outcome is forecast. You're always going to be winning as long as you pay heed to your intuition as best you can, and follow your intuition and follow your joy and what you feel is best for you and what you need to do. You're always going to win, even if it doesn't look like it, because divine timing is at play. My nose hurts. I've been blowing my nose. A fiery climax approaches. So again, there is a personal issue reaches resolution. A fiery climax approaches. So I feel like this energy is like Aries energy. So I feel like the collective could be finding their voice when it comes to certain things. It could be pertaining to childhood as well, finding their inner fire, using that throat chakra, especially for childhood traumas. It's like they realizing they don't want to hold on to something anymore. They're speaking their truth, and I feel like it could end up in a fiery climax. But again, we got this 7 of Wands energy. This stick, it's like stay in your place and defending your place, and then the wounded warrior is defending how you feel and being confident in what you believe in, and then nothing will come of this situation. Void course moon. I might get the book for that because I kind of don't know what that means. If I had to guess, and when I say that, that's like when my intuition is coming through. If I had to guess about nothing will come at this, I feel like, again, we got the void. So I'm feeling like, again, there are any adversities or like indecision with some of the collective that to get into this place of stillness. But yeah, I feel like getting into this place of stillness and getting into that void energy. One moment. So the book describes nothing will come of this situation in a form of astrology known as horary. I hope I said that right. Where an astrological chart is cast according to when the question is asked and decoded. A void of course moon means nothing will come of this matter or the situation will bear no fruit. This may or may not be good news depending on what you are asking. For example, if you were worried about something, whatever it was, this card can be taken as a sign that there is nothing to worry about. However, if you're asking about a new project of any kind, including a new relationship, it's a sign to adjust your expectations or change things so you get a different outcome. Remember, the cards can only predict what you are currently creating, and you can change that with your I think they mean to say with both your behavior and beliefs. As it says, with your both behavior and beliefs. Attuned to the moon, I trust my highest good. So that's what I was saying earlier. If you're again with the failure and adversity, it's like don't worry about that, but just accept it as it is. And like let your intuition guide you through it because it's happening for you and not to you. And it's not over. So let's clarify this Three of Cups, please. Why is this Three of Cups out here? Celebrating Three of Cups, we got Four of Wands. So the celebration of stability could be like marriage. Two people in there. Could be a celebration of marriage, coming together, finding stability within yourself, with other people, within like a community. Anything else we need to know about this Three of Cups? Anything else intervening we need to know about this Three of Cups? Oh, yeah. So we got two pop out. It was going to be Temperance, bringing balance. Again, Four of Wands, Temperance. There's an energy of balance and stability, and then we also got the Magician popping out as well. So there's a card of, it could be, I'm feeling like celebration because it's like the collective is noticing that they have all the tools they need to create the life that they want, and they're finding balance. They're finding stability and balance within themselves, and this knowingness of their power and of their potential, and sort of rejoicing in that. And that could be the information that they get from letting go and healing the inner child. And as they continue to heal and let go and surrender to the current moment, the present moment, it's like they're realizing their power and how they create moving forward. Again, because we got building your world, creation, expansion, networking. And so there's definitely an energy of like creation, and that's beautiful energy. Moving forward with stability and power and knowingness. Tell me about this Nine of Wands. Why is this Nine of Wands out here? What's up with this Nine of Wands energy? What is Nine of Wands doing out here, girl? So we got Six of Pentacles, energy of reciprocity, equal give and take. Getting back the energy that you put out. And then Eight of Wands again out here. So Eight of Wands out here twice. This Nine of Wands energy is saying to continue to move forward, because moving forward. And I feel like you're communicating more what you need, and communicating what you need to get back what it is that you want. Fiery climax approaches, and I said, and Eight of Wands energy is the energy of communication, and also an energy of like forward movement. Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands. Anything else? What ties these energies together? We have the Ace of Cups. So this is like new emotional beginnings, new emotional attachments. It could be in friendship or in love. So they're saying you might be battered and bruised. Some of the collective might be battered and bruised when it comes to love. But it's like, I feel like there can be a cause for celebration soon, because as you stay the course and keep going, because the Nine of Wands is almost to the finish line. The Eight of Wands is saying to like fast forward movement, keep going. Six of Pentacles is like you're getting the energy that you're putting out, and so I feel like you could be creating with this Magician energy here as well a new like love energy for yourself. And you're saying to stay balanced, because they could be cause for celebration soon. You didn't fail in the things that didn't work out, because other things are coming together. And so keep the energy pushing out that you want to get back. And so know that things are falling apart, but things are falling together. And know that this cup is destined. That might be bold, but I feel like that the Wheel of Fortune is out here, and that's a very prominent energy of divine timing. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. Why is this Queen of Pentacles out here? What's this Queen of Pentacles doing out here, girl? We got King of Swords. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is like finding her stability. She's speaking her truth. She's wise. So there, it's a he, she, it doesn't matter. Take it as it resonates, because it's just energy. Energy has no gender. Anything else about this Queen of Swords? She's going on an adventure. So it's like she's... What ties these energies together? I'm thinking things, sort of. I got things flowing in my head. So we got Death and Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles energy, finding the stability to move forward and take a leap of faith. But it's not like an aloof leap of faith. It's like a wise leap of faith. It's like a wise stability, and it's like stability in knowing and wisdom and having been through. Again, we got the Nine of Wands out here, the Wounded Warrior, but I feel like having been through a transformation, ready to start anew, ready to start the Fool, the Ace of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. This is like some evolutionary energy in the collective. It's like sort of shedding the past. Because death and rebirth. Death is just a new beginning. And so it's like sort of shedding the past and starting over and starting anew. Thank you, Spirit. With wisdom. And being stable in that wisdom. And I feel like if you're going to start over, You're going to be making wise decisions when it comes to this Two of Wands energy, and like you choosing your passions and yourself and what matters to you. Ace of Wands. Which talks about new passions, new beginnings. Make sure it's no cards. It talks about new passionate beginnings. And then I feel like the collective is making the decision to take these new passionate beginnings by the balls and choosing themselves and what they feel passionate about and what matters to them, and choosing to move forward from this place of like knowing. Those are Two of Pentacles, but if it needs to be out here, it'll come out. From this place of knowing and this place of like going through a transformation and starting over. What else do we need to know about this Two of Pentacles, please? I saw something, I think. No. I'm tripping. I saw something with water. Tell me about what else do we need to know about this Two of Pentacles? See, I wasn't tripping. I know I saw something. The Knight of Swords. Decisive. Fast forward. It's like fast movement, but it's like decisive, wise movement. Let's tie these energies together. We got the sun popping out. So this is like an energy of the collective, like really getting themselves together, having gone through this, like, because temperance can also mean healing as well. So it's like a celebration of like having gone through this transformation, having gone through these. It's like having gone through these failures and adversities and learning. Because we got the world out here as well, and it's like learning. And the energy, Knight of Swords, King of Swords, is the energy of being wise and like learning and moving forward with a new pep in your step. The Fool out here, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. It's like you know what you want as you move forward, and that is powerful, powerful, powerful. And the path forward is like illuminated. What was I about to say? Because I want to kind of reference this, not community, but the fork in the road. It's like making a decision, but it's like you're bringing all your past wisdom with you. And again, letting go. The Fool, he packs light as he moves forward. So it's like the baggage is being let go and surrendered to the Most High so you can move forward. I want to say finally. Because that Nine of Wands energy is like finally you moving forward almost to the finish line. It's like, talk about this Eight of Wands. Why is this Eight of Wands out here? What's up with this Eight of Wands energy? So we got forward movement, could even be communication. There was a Tower moment. Sudden upheaval, sudden change. But I feel like that Tower is helping the collective to find strength, inner strength, to move forward, strength that they might not have even known that they had. So I feel like this Tower, whatever it was that shook up the foundation for the collective, that they had to let go so they could move forward, it helped them to cultivate and find this inner strength, which ties these energies together. Queen of Swords. I feel like the collective cut out. I feel like this Tower, I don't want to say forced a position, but this Tower definitely this shaking of the foundation and this upheaval definitely got the collective moving to where as though they had to find the inner strength to cut out what was no longer serving them so they could move forward. And this is divine timing. I see the high priestess at the bottom. Tell me about this wheel of fate, wheel of fortune. Why is this wheel of fortune out here? Why is this wheel of fortune out here? Why is this wheel of fortune out here? What's up with the wheel? What's going on with this divine timing? Let us know. Why is this wheel of fortune out here? So we have the Hierophant popping out, which talks about like higher learning, could be commitments. We got the Knight of Wands, fiery, charismatic energy. Could be some in and out energy. And we also have the Two of Pentacles. So with this Wheel of Fortune, I feel like what I'm getting is like, see, with this Two of Pentacles, this is saying that the collective could have been juggling too much, having too many things in hand. It's too much baggage. Again, with the baggage, it was too much going on. And so this was like the collective had to put something down. And I feel like the Hierophant, it could have been old ideals, old beliefs. So I'm reading this a couple ways. It could have been old ideals and old beliefs and like old traditional values that had to be put down because they were weighing the collective down. With this Knight of Wands energy, this charismatic, energetic, fiery, passionate energy, I feel like it also could be a new picking up a new, or like continuing on with a new, more passionate set of ideals moving forward. Oh, excuse me. I feel like the collective could have put down the ideals that weren't serving them. Again, with this Queen of Swords, moving forward energy, and continuing on with the passionate ideals that matter to them. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven of Wands out here? What's this Seven of Wands doing out here, y'all? Celebration. Three of Cups out here again. So Seven of Wands is saying like collective to... Let's get one more. Give me one more for the Seven of Wands energy, please. We got the World again. Because the Seven of Wands is like staying confident in what you believe in and defending off like other people's passions and opinions and shit. And the Three of Cups is like celebration energy and reconciliation. So I feel like this is like stay true to what you believe in, because deep down in your highest knowing, you know. Again, we gotta listen deeply and letting go. I feel like deep down in the highest knowing of yourself, you know. Then we got Queen of Wands, not staying small for anybody, letting your light fly, letting your freak flag fly, and being passionate, and also like not staying small and being your authentic fiery self and not being small for anybody else. So yeah, there's an energy of like being yourself in the collective, and again, building your world, creation, expansion. So it's like, this is again, we got self-acceptance. Thank you. This is the energy of like accepting yourself and who you are as you close out these cycles, these old cycles, and learning your lessons. It's like you're staying true to who you are with this Queen of Wands energy and celebrating yourself and who you are as you close out these cycles. Tell me about this world that's out here. Five of Pentacles. So closing the cycles on being left out in the cold. Some of the collective could have, I'm hearing runner chaser. Let's get into it. Because a bunch of stuff came out. So I just had thoughts of like runner chaser. Five of Pentacles on the world. So I feel like just closing out these cycles of feeling left out in the cold, feeling left out. Could be by a past life soulmate person. It could be you're tired of feeling left out by, and again, this is like past life energy, child energy, like childhood energy. So it could be closing the cycles on feeling left out from past life soulmates. It could be closing the cycles on past life like cycles, childhood cycles. We have the Knight of Pentacles moving slowly, but like focused, meticulous, calculated movements forward, knowing what you're doing. We got the Eight of Swords. So it's like the collective might have been stuck, but the collective is moving on. Six of Swords. Eight of Swords, Six of Swords. So the collective might have been slow to move forward. The collective might have been slow or felt stuck, but the collective is moving forward. They're moving on to calmer waters with this world and closing out the old cycles that's not serving them. Her quantum, let's go to quantum oracle. So there is like a forward movement energy in the collective at this time. There's an energy of, there's also an energy, so some of the collective is like collecting themselves as they move forward. They're collecting themselves as they learn lessons. They're like getting into themselves and getting into their intuition and surrendering to the moment, surrendering to the present, so that they can move forward without the extra baggage. It's like, instead of thinking about like this happened and this happened and this happened, they're like, this is where I want to go. This is what I want to do. This happened, but this is what made me, this is what it's made me learn, and this is what it made me want. And so there's an energy of like, I feel like the collective is not staying small anymore. They're not taking breadcrumbs. They're like, I deserve more. I deserve better. And I'm tired of the BS. What's this? Optimism. Got her ticket. So we got optimism, consciousness. There's a sense of, a new sense of like a new dawn, a new day. And let's get one more. There's an optimism in the collective energy about moving forward, about finally letting go of the past and like ready for a new day, new experiences, instead of playing out the same old cycles over and over, especially cycles that hurt you and made you feel left out in the cold. It's like I see the collective putting an end to that energy. A creative endeavor, events. So there's like new creativity, new passions. Passions I feel like are ignited, and I heard check the bottom. Present power. Consciousness, events, consciousness, optimism, present power, being empowered, being in your power. We got the strength out here. And then we got this lion tamer guy, or this big cat tamer, and then we got creative endeavor. So there's an energy of like knowing yourself and reinventing yourself, yeah, but knowing your passions and what you want and what life has made you want, and there's a sense of optimism about it. And this is like a beautiful energy, because I feel like the collective is moving forward from what's not serving them and getting hip to the cycles that are playing. It could even be generational cycles, and cycles that like your mom's mom had that passed down to you. I'm gonna have to clean that up. It could be cycles that your mom's had, or your dad's dad had, and then cycles that got passed down to you, and you weren't even fully aware of it. But it's like you're getting hit. The collective is getting hip to everything. Let's get a whisper of love. How can the collective allow some more love in this moment? What are some whispers of love that the collective can allow more love in this moment to flow to them and through them? This is a beautiful energy, because there's an energy of like new starts, like passion ignited, an energy. The magician is out here, so it's like you having all the tools you need to create the life that you want. And it's like, if you didn't go through the stuff, you wouldn't have these new visions of your life and what you want for your life. So it's like an energy again of appreciation and just appreciating the journey. So we got 3 coming out. True love. This love is once in a lifetime. There is an energy of true love in the collective. Could be that the collective is, because the collective has released the baggage of the past, they're able to move forward into a new day and attract this true love, because they're truly loving themselves enough to not repeat the same cycles over and over, especially cycles that made them feel left out in the cold. Like, bruh. We gotta be willing to express love to receive love. This is saying the energy of like expressing love. Again, we got that 6 of Pentacles energy, and that's what I said earlier. To you getting the energy back that you put out, and you're almost at the finish line. So it's like express this love, knowing that you're almost there, and what you want is within reach, and you have all the tools you need to create the life that you want. You're creating the life that you want. And so be willing to express this love, because it's going to come back to you. And expressing love is beautiful. And we also have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Keep the faith, because things are moving. There are energy in this collective energy that are moving, and the collective is having an energy of moving forward and passion and knowing what they want and being passionate about themselves and what they like and what their ideals are and what life has caused them to want. Again, we got that fiery climax, a bunch of fiery passion in this tarot as well. We get a surrender card for the collective. What will benefit the collective to surrender? Right on out. So we got 4. So we got surrender stress. We got surrender stress coming out. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. I'm going to read that over. Let it flow better. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Y'all, they spitting right now. Okay. Trust your faith in the situation. Have faith. And then we got surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. I'm going to go to the other one. Why? Because surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. And then we also got surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. And that's that void energy. That that stillness and that void of course moon. It's like that void energy, that stillness and silent energy. So that's the reading I got for the collective. Let us know if it resonates. If it does and it's hit you and you made it this far. I know my videos are kind of long, but I mean, it is what it is. So if you resonate with the energy in this video and the info in this video and is able to assist you in some way, please consider gently mashing the like button. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Your feedback is always appreciated. And always love and light, and wishing ease, abundance, and blessings and happiness to everybody. Love you so, fam. Peace out. Bye.